Today we're back talking release and how the driver releases down through strike that allows you to hit some seriously straight golf shots. Everybody wants to hit the driver straight. Release is the #1 key ingredient that allows you to find the fairway all of the time. I've got a very, very simple drill that's going to guarantee you the feel that you need to find the fairway. Now, for those of you that have this beautiful kink in your lead arm, will no doubt feel that this is a little foreign when it comes to the grip. You will have previously gripped it probably more like this, a weak hold. If you're showing less knuckles or the palm of your hand is looking to the sky at address, you will be no stranger to a golf shot that blasts itself out to the right. Now, yes, a better hold is the way in, but then all of a sudden, when you have a better hold, I hear so many of you complaining, oh, but Stuart, now I hit it a long way left. Well, that's just a reflection of where your grip has been before. The drill I want you to perfect. The drill I want you to do any given moment. When you're just making a cup of tea, when you're in the office, and you're on a conference call, this is the drill that you need to straighten out your drives. Set yourself up to your driver. You might not have a driver in the conference call, but you can imagine setting up to the driver. Now what I want you to do is take your hands or let go of the golf club. Now take your trail hand away. And now you can see the palm of my hand is now facing the floor. You can also recognize the fingers are pointing close to the target. They're not perfectly at the target. They're about 15 degrees off the target. Now, for most golfers, because they have worked on trying to get the golf club inside out, if I now open my hand out, look at where my fingers are pointing. My fingers are pointing at the golf ball, which meant that the golf club in delivery, the club head was back and pointing to the right of target. To make that club face straight, I need to get my fingers pointing back to the target, which would mean that the fingers would then line the face back up. Not only that, you'll replace the kink that you started with. So a very simple drill is taking the hand out in front of you, putting the palm to the floor, and pointing your fingers straight away from your chest. This is for the lead hand. And now, simply turn the forearm and point the fingers to the target. It's not difficult. Anyone can do it. This motion here is how you unload the golf club with driver that will deliver angle of attack. That's an angle of attack up, loft, and a square club face. So, when we now take the grip with that kink, that incidentally, you can find out all about that grip up here. If you're a member of the channel, you can find the other grip video down here, which is super detailed. Now, it's really important that you have a good grip and a good glove. GX Golf Gloves are a sponsor of my channel, and I can't promote them enough. If you use my code GOODCOACHING, you can get 10% off your next order. They are trusted by tour players and elite amateurs, and they last like Billy O. The value that you get out of these gloves is unmatched, in my opinion. They've been a long supporter of Good Golf Coaching, and I continue to support and promote their brand because I really believe in it. Go check them out, gxgolfgloves.com. So taking the grip and making sure that that lead hand, the fingers are pointing to the target and you've got that kink, now gives me the opportunity to feel how I can get my fingers pointing more to the target through strike. Look at what's happening to the club head. Can you see how the club head is moving from the right of me to the left of me? And because of that, it's allowing me to feel like I'm swinging the golf club down through strike, and I'm able to line the face up. That swing moment is something that golfers have really moved away from because they think that it's a flip. The reality is that swing moment there is the energy. Look how the loft of the golf club is still on the club face, but the palm of my lead hand is still looking to the floor. Now, if you've worked on bowing your wrist, the opposite sensation is bowing your wrist and lifting the grip up. Look what's happened to the loft. So if you are a bow lead wrist merchant, stop that garbage immediately. Improve your grip and start to unload the golf club that allows you to have loft, allows you to have angle of attack, and it will absolutely make your face to path value start to become a lot more neutral, which will allow you to start to hit more fairways. So when you start to match up these feels, palm down and pointing the fingernails to the target, you have immediately got the sensation of how you need to unload your driver. So you take it in your lead hand, you've got the kink. You feel the palm of the hand to the floor. You allow the forearm to rotate. People will say that's flipping, but I've still got loft on the golf club and the toe's still pointing up to the sky. You allow that golf club to unload down through strike. You allow the palm to go down, and you can see how the path, the angle of attack, and the face to path line up. So this very simple drill of getting your fingernails to point to the target is a very different sensation compared to if you have a grip that's a little on the weak side. You have the thumb down the middle and you have barely any knuckles showing. Can you see where the fingers are now pointing? They're now pointing to the floor, aren't they? Now, if you're coming into strike and you're now having more of a laid down, shallow shaft, you've then got to point the palm more to the sky to square the face up, which will lose mobility in your forearm and your club speed. So with the good grip, fingers pointing to the target, I can create pressure on the grip. I can keep the sensation of feeling the palm of the lead hand facing the ground, which allows me to feel the face stay straight. I create swing moment, and I can create up strike. It's a very simple feeling. It's one that everyone can do. But not everyone can perfect the grip. Check this out, check this out. Perfect the grip, and your whole golfing world will open up to you. This release is a very simple process, but you need to start with a good grip. So grip the club well, learn how to release it by pointing those fingernails to the target, and you too can start to hit fairway after fairway without too much problem. Thank you so much for watching. Would love to hear your thoughts on any of that. Do consider subscribing when you're here. And that, my friends, is good coaching.